Hi, thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe, and stay tuned after the video to see how you can keep this channel going. On to the show. Hello, humans. Welcome back to Ask Addi, your source for me, Addison Smith. If you're unaware or can't tell, I'm trans. Shocking, I know. I didn't figure myself out until about 10 years ago when I was in my early... That left me a lot of time to look back with regret about not figuring myself out sooner. Not transitioning earlier so that I would be more femme-looking, so I had a chance to be young and cute and... I wondered why I never figured it out before. I thought about how my relationship with my body was never great. I thought about what good taste I showed when shopping with my female friends. And I thought about how much I don't like men. They can be really annoying, especially in the groups I was expected to be part of. Now don't get me wrong. It's not all men. Sorry, had to. Anyway, this question let me know it's not just me. An anonymous writer asks, I'm a transgender person who is transitioning. Is there any tip on getting to accept your old you? And yeah, I was right there with you. Once I knew what the underlying issue of a lot of my other issues was, I kept looking back and thinking, why didn't I take the hint from myself? I mean, I didn't have clues. My subconscious had giant red semaphore flags signaling, you are trans! It really got to me because I knew that I wasted a lot of time. I knew that there were experiences that I would never have because I transitioned later in life. Like, I've never been an attracted young lesbian, and I never will be. There were other experiences I never would have endured if I had figured myself out earlier. Then again, there are experiences I wouldn't have had the joy of if I had figured myself out when I was younger, like being a parent to my kid. It was that last part, my kid, that got me thinking about this another way. A lot of good things happened to me before I figured myself out. My kid, my marriage. Yeah, we got divorced, but it still counts as one of the good experiences in my life. My education, many of my friends. I have lots of good memories from before I transitioned. You see, for me, it wasn't about accepting my old self, but learning to accept my whole self. Yeah, it took me a long time to work through all the denial I had. But everything I went through created who I am today. The strength I needed to admit my gender issues to myself came from that time. My ability to cope with the hatred and abuse I've received since coming out was nurtured well before I accepted myself as a trans person. I wouldn't be the person I am today if it weren't for the person I was in the past. Yes, I have regrets. I regret not figuring myself out earlier. I regret treating people badly in the past. I regret dating someone who turned out to be only interested in themselves. I regret every minute I haven't spent with my kid. Divorce does that. However, I do not regret who I am. I do not regret any part of transition. People said I would, but they were wrong. So, if I don't regret who I am, I can't regret what made me who I am today. I don't know if this will work for you, but changing the way I think about things to simply be more positive worked wonders for me. Give it a shot. See if you can find a way to understand that your old you is still you. Learn to accept your whole self. I hope this answers your question. If not, hit me up again and tell me how I could do better for you. If you'd like me to tackle your question, send it to questions@addisonsagenda.com. That's questions@addisonsagenda.com. But for this episode, the only thing left to do is ask you for help. So, take it away, me. Thanks for watching my channel. Please click like, share, and subscribe, and check out my other titles. Have a question for any show? Send it to questions@addisonsagenda.com. On my website, addisonsagenda.com, you can learn about booking me to speak at your event and much more. All money made from speaking, videos, or through a GoFundMe goes to help with the medical bills my kid and I have due to hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome. The link to the GoFundMe is below, as is a link to the Ehlers-Danlos Society, where you can learn more about EDS. Thanks again for watching. Peace and long life.